you all to an A-Class Mercedes. Now, I've wanted to take this out today because the last few A45s I've done, I've appreciated them a lot, but I have a question today. Why is everyone selling theirs? I have friends that have had these, I've had people that I know that have had these. Why in God's name are people buying these and then selling them within a few months? I need to know that. So today I'm going to find out. We're going to find some fancy roads, we're going to find some B roads. I am actually near the Cadbury's factory. Might go there. Might go see some Cadbury's chocolate. I wonder if we get some free stuff. But unfortunately it's just started raining, so I'm glad we have the four-wheel drive turbocharged car. So after driving a fair few Golf R's in my time, I wanted to ask the question because I had the opportunity to drive this one from the guys at RPM Performance. I like the colour really, and I fancied the spec on it. It's got a huge spec. Really, after getting in a couple of Golfs in the past couple of months, and I see a damn sight more Golf R's than I ever do A45 AMGs. Why is that? So please get in the comment section below, tell me your thoughts, because I'd love to know people's opinions on this. I think straight away, this one being a prime example, it is a fantastic spec, and although Mercedes maybe being more of a prestigious brand at the end of the day and being slightly more expensive at the start, does that mean that everybody should buy a Golf R like there? I've actually seen 3 since I picked this car up. 3 Golf Rs, no A45 MGs. And the second-hand market is absolutely full of A45s. You can find one for the same price. You can find a sub £20,000 Golf R, and so you can with an A45 as well. You can buy a newer Golf R that's 30 plus grand. You can buy a newer A45 AMG that is 30 plus grand as well. And I understand that not every Golf driver loves a Mercedes, so I've taken this green machine today to find out why. We're going to go to the pub, I think. We're going to go to get a light lunch. We're going to see if the rain stops, because it's a little bit drizzly at the moment, so I can use this beautiful pan roof that this car has and enjoy a 430 brake horsepower A45 AMG, and hopefully come out the other side wondering why more people haven't got one. But onwards to the B roads. This one is a prime example of an A45 AMG. It has 430 brake horsepower that relates to many speeds very quickly. It gets to your desired speed instantly, and it is actually, I'm not going to say numb, I don't say numb, but you don't feel how fast this car is. They're incredibly well engineered, another Golf R, incredibly well engineered, so you are cocooned in luxury. Mercedes are great at doing that. They're fantastic at doing that. In fact, I have a Mini Cooper S behind me now. You must have seen me giving it the big spuds off the roundabout then. And I just think as a pack, you get more for your money. In the long run, you know, the second-hand market for these, fantastic market. There's actually another Golf R like right in front of me. It's off camera, but there is another one. That means I've seen a white one, 2 blue ones, and a black one. So far in this shoot, I've only had this car, what, 15 minutes? That's how many Golf Rs I've seen. Is a question that I don't think anyone has asked, because it does put a smile on your face, this car. There is a lot to talk about. They are incredible cars, these things, and when Mercedes produced them, a lot of people were staggered at the brake horsepower figure that was coming out of these cars. The fact that they were making a hot hatch, you know, they'd never really gone down this route at the end of the day. So their first attempt at a real four-wheel drive turbocharged front engine hot hatch was actually unbelievably good. I'm not saying exclusivity here, because you do see A45s, you see them about, but I just don't see as many. I just don't. Is there better lease deals on the Golf R's? Are they just more desirable? This one at 430 brake horsepower though. I've talked about the A45 seats in previous shoots, and they're very, very comfortable. Full-on bucket seats in these AMGs, full on. You have a flat bottom steering wheel sat in front of you. Carbon fibre paddles. This one has carbon fibre paddles. They're absolutely enormous. Gives you a real sense of F1 though in the car. Just demolishes distance. It demolishes road surfaces like you're over there. And you're so comfy, laid back, DSG farts, all that good stuff. And then you realise, oh yeah, I'm actually going quite fast. It actually goes really well, this thing. Again, that does mean it's slightly numb, but Golf R's are slightly numb. So are S3s. They're slightly numb if they haven't got that sense of excitement about them. This has the exhaust button, which I've obviously pressed, obviously. And that's just a good time right there. I know a lot of people don't like the DSG fart stuff. I actually sort of appreciate it. It's just easy. It's just easy to go fast in this thing. You don't even have to think. And a child could drive this car fast. That's the awesome thing about these cars. You do not have to have a brain cell to go fast in it. Right, so we're about 2 minutes away from the pub. Gonna have a little light lunch, I think. Think about what I really want from this car and from this shoot, and come with a conclusion. Lovely. Found a farm pub thingy. I must admit, this car, as I lock it, it's actually pretty phenomenal. I love the colour. Absolutely love the colour. Tinted lights. 430 brake horsepower. It's actually a genuinely good laugh, but we're going to get inside, see what food we can get. But this is nice. I am genuinely liking this thing. Lovely. I had a salad and a bit of burger and chips. That's what I had. Didn't want to food vlog too much because people do look at you quite funny when you video your own food, especially with an actual camera. It's right on your phone, but sometimes people are a bit like, what is that guy doing? Even in the car park, people are like, what is that guy doing? Vlog life, but it's a little bit sunnier now. It's getting a little bit dry as well. So, pan roof is coming open. We're gonna have the sunshine coming into us today. I'm going to leave my heated seat on though, because Birmingham today isn't actually that warm. We're gonna find some B-roads on the way back to RPM Performance, give this thing some stick, and then come to some sort of conclusion, because obviously there is going to be someone watching this video that wants to either buy an A45 or a Golf R. I can only assume, but I want to show you guys the fun of owning an A45. That's what it's all about. Also, I really like the little AMG thing down here, like the little gear selector thing. It's nice and thoughtful, sort of cute. Into drive we go! Open. Ooh, all of the DSG farts, lovely. Crackles and bangs perfectly. This thing on the overrun, crackles and bangs. On the upshift, banging. I like bangs. Bangs are good. That pan roof's really good as well. We're doing motorway speeds and you wouldn't even know it's open. Yes, it's a little bit louder. You can hear some sort of wind going around the cabin, but not actually too much, because if this was my car, I would spec it with a pan roof, sort of like a convertible really. You can have that back, you can shut it, glass roof, enjoy some alfresco motoring without actually getting your new bowl haircut all over the place. I just wanted to ask a question. This isn't necessarily a versus, this isn't pitching cars against cars, especially this one. This is a beautiful spec. It genuinely is such a good spec. I love the colour. To sit in and be in this car, it's so nice. Sometimes VW and Audi do lack in those parts, you know, the niceness inside a car. This is just a good place to be. The seats are phenomenal. The looks with the aero pack, I love the looks of the aero pack. If you don't have the aero pack on one of these, they look like a normal diesel. It's just the way I feel about it. Makes good bangs. Blah, blah, blah. I absolutely pull right out in front of me. Right out in front of me. Nice one, you Qashqai. freaking Qashqais. It's bright green, how'd you miss it, honestly? So for having something a little bit different, yes, it's still the same sort of era, it's the same sort of car. I think the A45 today, in this weather, on these roads, this car comes up trumps. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for some other videos about cars. We're always asking questions on these shoots. We're always enjoying cars on these shoots. Again, a massive thank you to RPM Performance for letting me take this glorious green machine out today for a cheeky drive, asking some questions and just enjoying it, enjoying cars for what they are, pitching them against each other, seeing what it's all about, but just here for enjoying cars. If you haven't already, please like this video, and as I crest into another English dual carriageway, I will see you all on the next video. There's another Golf R right there.